Today we're starting a guide to teach new players to Diablo 3 how to level safely and easily in hardcore mode. This video is meant to help people learn the basics, so if you stumbled across it and you're a grizzly vet to the game, leave some comments down below to help new players with anything I might not cover. Enough talk, let's jump into this thing balls deep. Okay, so this is going to be a guide to help people who are new to the game of Diablo, casual players who can take forever to fucking level up and to complain about it. It's basically just to help new people learn how to play the game better, and so we're going to get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is go complete your challenge rift at the beginning of the season. It unlocks a goodie bag which gives you a bunch of money and materials and shit that helps you level 1 to 70 a lot quicker. The next thing you want to do is switch the game to master level right at the beginning and then jump into it. As you can see, I have 4 of 9 objectives complete there. It's because I was drunk at the start of the season and tried to do this then, and it didn't work out so well for any of you that might have seen that already. So again, we're going to want to grab your followers' items. Oops, misclicking here, of course. There we go. Okay, so take the best weapon for yourself and give the second best to your follower, whichever one you choose. Then we're going to go and we're going to look in Act 2, and perfect. We actually got the bounty for Zoltan Cool. The other one you want to check for is Magda. Those are pretty much the only two that I'd suggest doing, and we lucked out because Zoltan Cool is the fastest. Now when you get in here, one thing you want to do is to try and time your level up so that you're close to the big fuckers, because when you do get your level up, that explosion of light at early levels damages enemies significantly. So again, I don't really worry about Zoltan until afterwards, when you can avoid it. Just do your best to avoid his shit. And then, there you go. As I said, once you see you're about to level up, getting close. Now that they're out of the way, we can focus on Zoltan. Try to avoid picking up health globes if you can until you need them, because on hardcore, you only die once. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now the other thing you want to do is press F1 and equip a pet right away, because they pick up gold for you. That's pretty much the only reason that you need them. But I'm going to equip a pendant just for the hell of it, and a portrait frame because I'm vain like that. And there we go. Alright, so now the reason that we did the quest for them is because you get the Diabolic Horde over here, which gives you a bunch of items, and clearly we need all the items we can get. So when you're looking for items, look for experience after kill. See, so right here, this is perfect. It's actually an upgrade, but monster kills grant +2 experience, so we definitely want that. And at these early levels, it's definitely worth choosing over other stats like damage, as long as the damage isn't above 10% in my opinion, but again, there's other people on that. So anyways, once you kill them on master, it's time to get back down to the difficulty where we can survive that. Okay, so even on hardcore, I usually play at hard for quite a bit. Keep in mind, I am rusty at this game. I haven't played it competitively. Well, I never have played it competitively, but I used to be into the game a whole bunch. Basically, what we're going to be looking for now is you always check Act 4 to see if there's a certain quest, the Cursed Chapel, I believe it's called. So you can basically, the best places to level up are the Halls of Agony, the Fields of Misery, and a few others. I normally do Fields of Misery quite a bit, but I don't know what I'm going to do as we play here. But basically, as you can see, Massacre bonus there, that's a shitty one to be honest, but essentially all you're doing is trying to stack your Massacre bonuses because it multiplies experience. Now that we have access to a Skeleton Mage, I'm going to pick that because they're just better, in my humble opinion. Okay, so now after you get past level 7, I believe, what you're gonna do is search for vendors to buy I think they're called Rings of Wounding, if I believe, or if I remember right, but like I said, it's been a while. I'm not really into Diablo, but I figured I'd do this to help people out if I could, and I haven't played it for a while, so I don't completely hate it right now. But anyways, what you're gonna do is just literally go act to act, checking the vendors to see if they have the Ring of Wounding, because it's such a high damage increase at this point that it's worth taking the time to shop for it. Basically, I don't like wait till I hit 7 and then go check it out. I usually wait until I clear my first run and then go do it, because it basically usually works out to around the same thing. Okay, so here we go. Now, the vendors you're checking, by the way, are the ones that all say defense in their name, but this is the ring I was talking about. It's anything of wounding, so this one happens to give the... What we're looking for is the plus 2 to 4 damage, but it happens to give some extra life, but fuck it. We just want the rings. It doesn't matter, even if they have just a plus 2 to 4 damage, it's worth it. So now that we did that, I'll take a quick look at our gear here and see if we have any upgrades. Ooh, nice. And now we'll give our Templar back his weapon. And yeah. So I'm gonna start a new game now, so that hopefully we get a better spawn and get some of those specific quests that we're looking for, or bounties, or whatever the fuck. Okay, so again, we're looking for the Cursed Chapel in Act 4. I actually liked the Halls of Agony, because for hardcore, they're fairly safe. Like, I find a lot of times in the Fields of Misery, those goatmen with the spears can fuck you up real quickly if you're not paying attention, so I'm gonna quickly run up and grab the shrine here. But so anyways, that's the logic why I don't always choose the Fields of Misery when I'm leveling in hardcore. Again, you always want to try and keep moving as much as you can to keep stacking the massacre bonuses. Alright, so we got to level 10 here, so you're going to want to put your passive slot in. I always go with Fueled by Death just because I like to move fast and I can't stand moving slow. And because I'm rusty, I'm forgetting to put runes on my shit. This world can abide you no longer. Nice, we got the bonus chest, so that's good. Alright, let's check our loot here. And we'll give that guy the old one. Nice, more experience. Okay. Alright, as you can see here, we're in the Runes of Secheron. It's not necessarily ideal. But I like to get the cube out of the way, especially if you're lucky enough to find a powerful item or gamble for one as you're leveling. But then the item, you find it early and it becomes shitty to keep equipped. Nice. We got our first legendary homing pads, but I guess better than nothing. Whatever. No experience on them, but better than nothing. They can't all be godly gear. Okay, so we got level 15 just as we're getting into Elder Sanctum. As soon as you get level 15, no matter what you're doing, I would highly suggest going to town and going to your blacksmith and crafting a two-handed flamberge. Like, the damage boost is just absolutely retarded, as you can see. And we even get plus experience on it. Nice. Has blessed me. Okay. And here's our cube. Now we can go back to leveling efficiently. Okay, so when I get a huge weapon upgrade, like at level 15 there, I normally always bump it up to master for a couple levels, even on hardcore. I just tend to stick with safe-ish, quote-unquote, places to level for those couple levels, because the harder difficulty level and the experience, you'll be killing fast enough because you just got that huge damage boost. It kind of, in my opinion anyways, makes it worthwhile to do even on hardcore. So again, we're just checking for those certain quests, and the Cursed Cellar is one of them. So we are gonna go there. It's also a good way to test. If you bump it up to master difficulty and you get one of these quests, which is a guaranteed cursed chest that spawns 100 enemies, if you can't kill it fast enough, like within the time limit, then you're on too high a difficulty level. Well, let's cross our fingers and hopefully we don't die. Oh. We didn't get it, but at least we haven't died yet, I guess. Let's try and lure them down here to where the corpses are so we can blow some of them up. Okay. Oh, we were close. 95. Close, but not quite. Still haven't got a ruby yet. That's a little bit disappointing. We're gonna play around with the skills a little bit here. Golem. We got bone armor. Nice. Oops, forgot to switch to bone pillars earlier. Now, I don't talk a lot about the skills that I'm choosing. I'll put a link in the description. Basically, no matter what class you're playing, there's a spreadsheet that tells you the most optimal build to use. I don't follow it exactly, but generally, I try to listen to good advice when I can, if that makes sense. I think after this run through the halls, I'll be definitely dropping back down to hard difficulty level. I try not to push my luck too hard on when I'm playing hardcore. Totally forgot to use bone armor, by the way. Okay, so as you can see, we've dropped down to hard now. Yeah, consider we're on hardcore. Oh shit, and I completely forgot to get to shop for an amulet. And again, that's the amulet you're looking for, so we lucked out there, but you want anything with wounding on it. Normally you want to go for that, I think, levels 11 or 12 or something like that, but I totally forgot about it. Sometimes I like to switch it up a bit just because I don't play this game to be the most efficient. And I get bored pretty easy since I've played this game to death since vanilla came out. The one thing I forgot to do too, look at me being awesome like that, is I forgot to put my passive on when I hit level 20. I'm gonna go with harvesting here. Now I'm also gonna quickly teleport back to town and craft a new weapon. I'm gonna risk crafting one more. Again, I don't want to waste my... There we go, 84 compared to 42. And that's nice. You don't want to waste your materials because you want to save them until you get up to level 40. Or 42, I forget now. But anyways, until you get to a higher level so you can craft a level 70 weapon. I believe it's 40 because you can roll damage or level requirements down to 30, but yeah. Sometimes it's worth rerolling like 40% more damage. I'll take it all day. So now that I did roll a new weapon and got that increased damage, we're gonna bump it back up again. But it wasn't a huge damage increase, so I'm going to just go up to expert. Okay, so we gained a couple levels, so now we're bumping it back down to hard. Because the enemies ramp up really quickly, so when you're on hardcore, it's better to play it safe than fucking sorry. In my personal opinion, anyway. Ooh, bandit shrine. Alright, well the good news is I did that horribly, but I think we got most of the important things, so... And I'm sure we have some... Oh, nice, we got Caines plans in there. That is actually sexy. So... We're gonna finish collecting our junk here. Please tell me I got a fucking ruby out of all those gems. I better have a ruby or I'm gonna cry. Please, please, please. Oh, thank God. And we did get Caines Fate, so that's awesome. Alright, so... It is definitely worth going back to town and crafting Caines Fate so we can get that experience. Okay, we'll craft those. And then the pants. Or the pants, the boots. I'm purposely not picking gloves because I have a plan for our gloves, which I'm going to do at level 30 here. Anyways, gloves, gloves, gloves. Fucking blind. Yes, I'm old and I'm blind. I see. Oh, there we go. New gloves. Perfect. Nice, and at least they did come with experience too. Now, we're going to go make the biggest ruby we can, which obviously, unfortunately, isn't too big. But something is better than nothing. Okay, so we're all equipped here. We got our Caines stuff on. We got the best ruby we can make in the helm, and the best topaz that we can make, as well as some resist all elements from the diamonds. And we're back in business. Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, baby. And it's been so long I don't know these all by heart. Alright, so what have we... Bone Spear now cost... I think this is the shittiest one we could have got, I think. But okay, so Bone Spear now costs 40 essence, deals retarded amounts of damage. So, okay. That is good to know. We're going to throw a ruby in there for some more damage. And now I have to make room for Bone Spear, even though I fucking hate it. At least temporarily. Alright, so we made some room on the skill bar, unfortunately. I really don't like Bone Spear, but when you get an item that good, it'd be stupid not to. And as soon as we finish this little bounty here, we're going to jump up in difficulty, because we just found a disgustingly good item, so why not take advantage of it, right? Alright, so here's another one that's actually pretty good. The Jar of Souls is usually good for a good kill streak, so I always take it, even though it's not as good as like the other, like the cursed bounties. It's nothing to scoff at. Nice, and we got another ruby. And normally I would be using that ruby to upgrade, but we were close to level 30, and that's what I wanted to get. Because we're going to be ending the video here in just a minute. Okay, so the reason we're ending the video here is because level 30 is the last level that you can get, that you have a good chance. Hold on, let me just check this out. Let's fucking get rid of this crap. Okay, so level 30 is the last level before there's more rings to roll to get the Julian Love's ring. I'm not good at pronouncing the right thing. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do, the actual item I'm gonna roll for, because you get 475 blood shards from opening the goodie bag when you complete your challenge rift. So what I'm gonna actually go for is the gloves. Oh shit, I fucked up. I made the Caines gloves. Oh, well, anyways, the gloves, because I want the grasp of the essence, and you have until level 33 to have a 100% chance of getting them as your unique glove. But if we get lucky and get it without using all of our shards, I'm going to try and gamble for Julian Love's ring. But time will tell here.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
And we got it. Nice. Okay, so we got 275 left. So now we're gonna try and really cross our fingers and get Julian Love's ring, but probably not.
That is too expensive.
And yeah, probably not. But anyway, so that is where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna wrap things up here for this video, and the next one will be out shortly between levels 30 and 41. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something.